What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and we have some updates regarding the Twitch drop glitch with Tristan McCullum. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the new Calvin Johnson that just dropped with the Collector's Champ. There's been a lot of questions about it as far as the players you should pick. And then we're going to also talk about this events token, the glitch that's going on where a lot of you guys have been listening and you've been playing the events and you've been getting numerous tokens and you're like, gee, season 3 is about to start. What are we supposed to do? Because once they change it, are we still going to be able to use those tokens? So we're going to talk about all that. Starting off with the Twitch glitch, right? So EA Sports put out a tweet or, an X post yesterday letting us know that they're still investigating, blah, blah, blah. Twitch is looking into trying to fix it with a lot of people. I do want to report that Twitch has granted the card. Tristan McCullum has been granted to some users, all right? Now, whether or not it just seems as if, Twitch is going to be picking and choosing based on the viewers that actually were watching, or if they're just going to be granting it to players that put in for the ticket. I don't know. All right, but people have been reporting that they've been getting it. I've seen proof of people having the card. So therefore, people have it. Okay, now you can see that it's 89% global usage. So some people have him as a starter in their lineup, blah, 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 dude. Like I said, for all of us that have been fighting for it, EA Sports is going to have to figure out what's going on, because based on all the information that I saw, I have Twitch Turbo. I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with Twitch Turbo, but they added a new feature that shows that you can record the actual stream. I have a picture showing that I recorded the stream, so I have enough. I will contact Twitch and let you guys know how that works out, but I'm still trying to figure out how EA can make sure that everyone got it. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of you guys that are holding out that didn't actually watch, I do believe they're going to have to make it a way where everyone can get this card. There is literally no way that Twitch is going to be able to account for all of the viewers that actually watched and they didn't have the drops, tracking properly. It's going to be a nightmare. So I'm telling you guys to hold out and let's see how EA Sports actually handles it. I will be behind you guys 100%. Whether or not you watched, I don't care. It doesn't matter at this point. This is a complete drop of the ball, so we got to make sure we get the card. Like, nobody's really sitting around trying to watch the MCS if we're not getting nothing for it. So I hear your frustration, and we're going to be all over it. So just stay tuned for that. I will be myself submitting something to Twitch. You can go to twitch.tv.com and you can go to support and you can put a ticket in. Some people are saying if you're a partner, it's easier. I don't really care about all that stuff. Look, anybody that watched it, you definitely deserve it. Even like I said, even if you didn't watch it and you're like, yo, gee, I'm still putting in, you should get it too. If they're going to mess up like this, everybody should be able to take advantage of their mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do they do it? Well, that's a crazy question. They do it often. EA is always like, bro, there's 0 days since the last incident, bros. But again, twitch.tv, you go there, you go to support, you put in a ticket, explain to them what happened, and you could submit it and see what happens as far as they go when they check your account. But regardless, EA is going to have to do something on their end. That card is going to have to be put into a set or in the store, or the community should not stop talking about it. That's just my assessment of it. Now, as far as the events token glitch, right? I explained to you guys what we've been doing, right? We've been continuously playing this mode, right? And as long as you are in the final throne room and you're able to, like how it shows current right here at throne room, there's 4 different parts: the inner keep, courtyard, outer wall, and then the throne room, right? Once you get here, you just have to keep winning 4 games, all right? Now, you get the 5K candy, you get like the other, whatever else they're giving you, but they've been giving out additional tokens. It's continuously been reset. So I myself have received 3. Some other players, you guys have received, 4 or 5. It doesn't matter. Just keep playing it. And if they keep resetting it and giving you tokens, just keep 1. Because we got to make sure, I don't know if the one that's going to drop on Thursday is going to go into the set for the new card that drops, but just keep 1 of them. All right. And then, you can use the other ones for another set. So let me show you what's happening, right? So I showed you guys live during my stream yesterday what we did with the other token. I'm going to show you guys during the video so you understand what to do with the additional tokens. So as of right now, we have 2, right? Because we used one yesterday live on stream. If you don't follow me on GmiasWorld Gaming on YouTube, definitely check that out for the past broadcast of my stream. You'll be able to see everything in its entirety and you'll probably learn something. All right. So with this right here, what we're going to do with this one is we're going to put it into a set because it's eligible for 2. So we can't put it into the 88 because we're not going to go for an 88, overall unstoppable player. Like that's garbage, right? We're going to take our chance at the season 2 event player pack with the 385 plus. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add it into that. Now remember, if you only have 1, don't use it because we don't know what's going to happen Thursday, and I need you guys to have the additional one just to be able to complete that set once the new promo refreshes or whatever it does. I know it says Season 2, I know Season 3 is tomorrow, but it's EA Sports, okay? And it's in the game. You know what I'm saying, bro? So anything can happen, so don't. Try to hold on to at least one, all right? For any other additional ones, go with the 85 plus. People have been reportedly pulling crazy things from this with this glitch that's going on. Now, obviously, you're gonna get 85s because EA Sports will do weird stuff. But for the most part, you're gonna still be able to get some decent cards. And then remember, you can hold on to them or you can just sell them. Like this guy is 123, he's garbage, whatever. It doesn't matter. But that's the best route to use the additional tokens for, just to be able to get additional cards. So we got 2 85s and 1 88, whatever. All right. But it's better to use it now than to just wait until later because the cards get more and more outdated. And remember, Season 3 is going to be bringing out, what is it, the Team Diamonds or something like that? That's already been leaked. So all of these cards, right, that I'm getting, you'll notice I'm not going to get rid of any of them. I'm going to hold on to all of them because, like this 88, he might go into the set for the Vikings theme diamond. You know what I'm saying? The Team Diamond. So you want to make sure you hold on to as much as possible. If you do need training, you can feel free to get rid of some of the other cards that you're no longer using. But overall, I would say that, try to keep some of these cards because their value is going to increase with the Team Diamonds. All right. Now, finally, with Calvin Johnson. Now, look, I'm going to be very, very clear. When they drop this promo with the collectors, it's kind of weird that they have it where you can only get one that's boosted and it's a BND. So I'm going to explain to you guys what's happening. This Calvin is a boosted Calvin that's a collector's champ. You can only get one version of an upgraded card from the collector's promo. Okay, so I chose Calvin over Cam Newton because I do believe that a 6'5", 91 speed stock player is going to give me a lot of use at least until, December. So with my quarterback, with Cam Newton, I can do whatever with him. I'm always going to have value with him. When he drops to low, maybe $1 million, I'll get rid of him. But I do want to point out that the set that you need to do for the collector series, it's not the regular 90. It's the mythic one. All right, the mythic series where you got to put all of these cards into it to get the higher overall boosted version of the player that's already, whatever their overall is, it just boosts them. Okay, this is not a free card that you get from using the 25 of your weekly, spotlight tokens. It's not the same thing. All right, so if you've already done that, yeah, bro, you had to learn the hard way. But if you guys, I'm streaming daily on Twitch. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? So these are the other ones that are upgraded, Taylor Mays and stuff like that. But I chose Calvin just because he went from an 88 to a 91, and nobody's doing Lions theme teams. So I just thought he had the most value for the cards that are actually here right now. You guys can figure out what you like to do and upgrade based on that, but you only get to make that set once. So one of these 7 cards are going to be your upgraded card based on the older stats, and you got to just live with that for now. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.